While treatment methods such as life support, medications, and immunizations are debated, we must contain the spread of COVID-19. Proper hand washing and social distancing are important, but there is one more obvious intervention that we have been ignoring: a universal masking precaution. There has been conflicting messages on public mask use, but the tide is turning because the science cannot be denied. In our previous video, we showed how rapidly the mucus from our lungs can travel in the air as aerosol and droplets from coughing or sneezing. We can all prevent this phenomenon by wearing a mask. Masks serve as barriers against these respiratory droplets, which is predominantly how COVID-19 is spread. We present Mask Out, a universal mask campaign. Much like a blackout and bingo, let's beat COVID-19 by covering every face with a mask. First and foremost, medical-grade PPE, such as N95 masks, face shields, eye protection, gowns, and gloves should be prioritized and adequately allocated to our first responders and medical personnel on the front line. The rest of us should be wearing DIY masks in public. Some protection is better than no protection. Studies indicate that even household items like 2 layers of a cotton t-shirt is highly effective at reducing viral transmission. So why don't we wear masks? Unlike many Asian countries where masks are the norm, used for anything from seasonal allergies to fashion statements, mask wearing in the US has been reserved for those that are ill, carrying with it a stigma that if you are wearing a mask, you must be sick. Help us fight this stigma. Masks are for everyone, not just for those that are sick. Make mask wearing our new norm. Mask Out. Recent studies show COVID-19 manifests in a number of different ways. We are only made aware of symptomatic patients who seek medical assistance, but there are even more people who are asymptomatic carriers who will either never develop symptoms or are in the incubation period and will eventually develop symptoms. The viral load, or the amount of virus in the circulation, is noted to be comparable across these 3 types of COVID-19 patients. Another group of patients is the false negative group that accounts for about 3% of cases. False negatives can arise from errors in specimen collection, transportation, storage, or intrinsic limits of the test. If tested too early on, the viral load may not be enough to yield a positive result, and these patients may be going on to spread the virus with their false confidence. A study reports that 80% of COVID-19 patients are asymptomatic and are unknowingly spreading the disease. Places like Hong Kong and Taiwan that were quick to recommend universal mask wearing have the pandemic under much greater control, despite being closer to the epicenter. From a public health and epidemiological standpoint, it makes sense that everyone should wear a mask in order to prevent asymptomatic spread of COVID-19.
Mask out!